guys, welcome back to Class of Learning, the channel for education and education for all. That is the motto of my channel. So here you are going to deal with me, the Rahul Sharma, been working for you the Intrusion. Now listen, this is something very important. We need to work it out. It's a part of short stories by Shashi deshpande. आपने सुना होगा इसके बारे में. You must have heard about this. The Intrusion. अच्छा आप बोलते हो शशि देशपांडे being acclaimed as the writer for the short stories or the good writer for the Indian. No. It's not about that. It's all about the collection of short stories from which the Intrusion has been taken out. It raises the basic issue that we all avoid, the marital rape that is happening throughout the world. And in this particular play, the Shashi Deshpande has really very dramatically used all the ingredients that help us to grab the complete story from the voice of the narrator, the first person, the protagonist of the story, the woman who just tells you about her honeymoon. What had happened with her, why she was being gone through by that phase. The whole circumstance is clear. Here we need to work out that the part that is really very important. The society, the norms, the beliefs, and what the woman should do when she was with the guy who was being known as her husband, and they both are going out for a honeymoon. Now what she is supposed to do? She has to do whatever her husband wants. Because in an arranged marriage and she don't know about that guy, isn't it that the guys should know each other, or they both get to know each other so that they can have a great relationship, or so they can start a new life? But no, it's not possible in our society. Here we have a certain impulses that comes in the mind of people. अब यहाँ पे स्टोरी में उससे कई वो पॉइंट बताए जो हमारे जानने जरूरत है, that how story goes on. The intrusion. The story begins with a certain half where we'll get to know the first person, the protagonist, is a woman, and she tells what had happened with her at her honeymoon. And there are just two characters. Frankly, there are just two characters in the entire story: the woman and her husband. The name was not being given there. Then how are we going to know the family norms or the society and what is happening around them? Let's start the class here. The Intrusion by Shashi Deshpande. It was the first appeared in short stories collection by Shashi Deshpande. तो ठीक है, हमने कहा सर फर्स्ट इंट्रूजन जब हम बात करते हैं इसके इंट्रोडक्शन का शॉर्ट स्टोरीज में, as I told you earlier, the short story, the intrusion, and it says the collection of the story depicts the hunting and I repeat, hunting and the dark world of despair and unhappiness of woman. The story tells you about the hunting and dark world of despair and unhappiness of women who are trying to break free from the predefined norms of society. The predefined norms, yeah, that's true. Here in our society we do have predefined norms for the woman from any other criteria, that doesn't matter that it's an Indian, Pakistani, Bangladeshi, or from some the US or the Brazil, or the woman remains the woman there. There's no difference between the women that are being found here or there or anywhere in the entire world. They have to follow the certain norms because they presume to do the certain things. It was presupposed कि ऐसा ही करेंगे, इनको यही करना चाहिए. They have to do these norms. And then in this story, the Intrusion, Shashi Deshpande shows the story of a woman whose self-respect and privacy is brutally violated by her husband. Privacy. What does mean of privacy? Why don't a husband and wife? There is no privacy between them. Who says so? There's always a privacy between everyone. Everybody needs their privacy. They need to have that. You cannot approach anybody just because you are her husband or she's your wife. You cannot come in their entire life. There is a need of privacy, and that need was clearly highlighted by Shashi Deshpande in this particular play. Then Shashi Deshpande raises the issue of marital rape and how it goes unpunished and unsynchronized. Why it goes unpunished? Why unsynchronized? Reason? Because the rapist happens to be her husband. This is the story. Story को वर्कआउट करना है, केरला में जाना, वहां पे हस्बैंड वाइफ जाते हैं, they approached नो डे, शी वॉज अप्रोच बाय द गाय। हियर शी वॉज थिंकिंग कि वो उससे बात करेगा, वो एक फ्रेंडली रिलेशन क्रिएट करेगा। उसका पूरा पास्ट, द ओल्ड प्रीफेस कम्स इन हर माइंड, उसके दिमाग में आ रहा है कि क्या हुआ था, शादी कैसे हुई, उसके चेंजेस क्या है। नाउ शी वांट टू नो अबाउट हिम, वो चाहती है उसके बारे में जाने। पर यहाँ पे हस्बैंड की अप्रोच फ्रेंडशिप करना, फिजिकल होके फ्रेंडशिप पे जा रहा हो, यहां वो मैटर किया है। शी वॉन्ट हिम टू नो, कि वो उसे जाने, शी वॉन्ट टू नो हिम, बट द अदर थिंग वाज बीइंग फॉलोड हियर। What had happened with her in that particular terms, that is clearly mentioned by the writer in this story, the Intrusion. We need to take care of the certain important points. Story में characters definitely हैं जिनको हमें clear करना है। Number 1 जो हमें ध्यान रखना है, there's an unnamed woman, I must say the protagonist of the story. The unnamed woman, the protagonist of the story, here she mentioned her honeymoon, the experience of her honeymoon. Mention how much the narrates. What had happened exactly. It was not sweet memories, it is something that she want to share because it was somebody brutally come into her privacy and just spoiled it. Next, number 2, we need to work with the second most important character of this particular way, that is insensitive husband. ये इनसेंसिटिव हस्बैंड सेकंड कैरेक्टर है, जो लास्ट कैरेक्टर है स्टोरी का। इसके अलावा सिर्फ और सिर्फ माइनर कैरेक्टर मिलेंगे जो आपको वहाँ होटल के टाइम पे मिलेंगे, वो सोसाइटी के नॉर्म जो उसके फ्लैशबैक्स में आएंगे कि शादी से पहले क्या क्या हुआ, क्या क्या चीज़ दिमाग में चल रही थी, एंड हाउ इट ऑल गोज ऑन। Hope you like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and share the video with other people so they too can get the benefit.